Hello! Assuming this is started, it should be started. This is Voxatron. You can't actually see my mouse in the window, which is interesting. Which is an indie game, which is in the Humble Indie Bundle that just got released, I believe, yesterday as of recording this. It is a voxel-based arcade shooter, I believe, is kind of the classification for that. It's still in alpha, so, you know, just keep that in mind. But it's working pretty well so far, and let's jump in there and show you. I don't know what this does, or what, but it's there. There's also arcade, which I believe you just kill things. Not really sure. And then there's adventure, which you go through a series of levels that get increasingly harder. And it takes a bit to get used to the controls, in all honesty. I'm still not entirely used to them, but they're pretty good. They work well with the game. And I'm going to show you adventure. I have a game in progress, do I? Let's just do a new game so I can show you guys from the start here. And my game's glitched out. If you click into the window, sometimes it'll glitch the game out. You can use your mouse to shoot, but it's not recommended. You can use Z or C to jump. And X or V to fire, whichever you prefer, and then you can use your arrow keys to shoot or to move, or you can use your WASD keys to move, which is also good. Here's basically the directions there. It assumes you already know how to move, I guess, since you moved over to the side. But like what it says, if you hold down the shoot key, you will lock your direction in place, as opposed to turning like this. And you can shoot diagonal, I believe. I don't know how to trigger diagonal firing. There we go. I don't really know. And the game has destructibility due to its voxel nature, like this signpost here. I can shoot through it and blow it up and stuff. This tree over here, I can chop it down by blowing a little line in it, like that. Or if I wanted to, I could blow up these stairs so I can't use them. And it's all completely destructible. The ground underneath me is destructible. To a certain degree, of course, which is pretty cool. And here are the enemies. The enemies are cool, you know, interesting. They're unique. There's a whole bunch of different enemies, too. Oops. But you really got to get used to the controls, because you have to learn how to lock your direction in pretty quick. And it's a pretty arcadey game, because it's got, you know, high scores and stuff like that. But it also has an editor, if you saw that in the main menu there. I'm trying to shoot you. Jeez. It has an editor where you can basically create whatever the hell you want, including levels, characters, enemies, whatever you want. And it's really easy to create because of the voxel nature. Basically, you just build everything each square at a time. If you've built stuff in Minecraft, then you can build stuff here. It's really not that hard. I would show it to you, but I'm kind of just checking it out to work on stuff, and that was the I got hit sound, by the way. Luckily it dropped health, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, turn please, thank you. And those are ogres, they're big guys. They have a melee attack, as you can see. They walk up and they just smash into stuff. And they do a ton of damage. So do these guys with the large, colorful projectiles. I believe that's blasters. They do a huge chunk of damage as well, so... Sadly, all I have is a P-gun, but after I record this, I'll probably mess around in the editor and see if I can come up with something interesting, and then show you guys. But for now, you're just gonna get the arcade version of this for maybe, you know, 30 minutes or so, just to describe it. And there's a key, so we can go to the next area. I believe I've only made it through the first 3 areas. No, we shoot the other way. So, I think the Humble Bundle said there were 5 levels. I'm not sure, because I've never actually made it that far, because this game is fucking hard if you don't know what you're doing. So you really got to keep your eye out for that. And this guy's pretty cool. You kill him, and he explodes into a bunch of those little guys that we just saw. No, don't shoot the chocolate, shoot the dude. There we go. But it's a really cool game, it's a really unique game. It's got a ton of customizability. And I mean, there's tons of upgrades and stuff, like I'm about to show you on here. This is the build upgrade, which turns your projectiles into buildable blocks. Which basically means I can now get up here and then not do that. Let's not do that, shall we? That's a bomb. But then I could build little bridges around and pick up these upgrades and stuff. Ow. You can actually kill enemies with it too, apparently, as it turns out. Or you could just die. So, done messing around in that room. Let's go kill stuff. Pew pew. It is not randomly generated, though, so don't start jumping around about the randomly generated stuff. Because it's not randomly generated. There's probably a more effective way I could have done that. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you know, not building a whole crap ton of layers of it. That would have been better. And yeah, now I can't get across. Sadly. Get off me, bro. This game's really hard, though. In all honesty, it's pretty damn difficult. Especially if once you get into the later levels. There's a whole lot of strategy involved, you know, jumping around, jumping over enemies and stuff like that. You gotta really be good at the controls in this game. Whee! Because the enemies do not stop spawning. It's not like you kill this wave and more enemies spawn, it's just more enemies spawn. That's how the game rolls. You can also use space to jump, as it turns out. I just noticed that. Which is nice, actually. I prefer space jumping over the Z or C jumping. Just due to the fact that it shoots on one of those buttons right there, so it's a bit more comfortable to jump with space, in my opinion. Are all the enemies dead? I think that's what the sound means. Yep, we're done with this area. And it's a trap. Those enemies spawn, and basically they run up and destroy the legs on that little table you're standing on, which knocks the table down, which puts you on their level, and then they raffle rape you. So you gotta jump out of there because it's a tarp. This game likes traps. You probably haven't noticed it yet because this is the first one, but this game really does like its traps. And now we're gonna go that way because it made stairs for us, and we're gonna blow the stairs up while we walk up, which is cool. Little touches like that are pretty cool. What is this? Duplicate? I don't want to duplicate. That's a silly idea. That is an entirely silly idea. Duplicate doubles the enemies, basically. It takes all the enemies and duplicates them. Ow. Ow. God damn it. It gives you more points? What's up, bro? I didn't see you there. But the music suddenly got louder over here. So I have to turn that down. But the side effect is there's more enemies, which means there's more chance of you dying. Which isn't usually good. I don't know about you, but I prefer not to die. And I'm gonna shoot that guy through the wall, because I'm smart. Smart like that. Now I have a bonus multiplier, which is nice. And you get up here, and enemies spawn behind you where you can't fucking see. Which is just fantastic. And then everyone starts shooting through walls, and it's just a whole clusterfuck of bullets over here. And then you could duplicate them again, apparently. I didn't notice this thing up there. Duplicate. I guess it's just if you're going for high score and you know what you're doing, you can just duplicate all the enemies, etc., etc. So, is everything dead? It looks like it. Yay, we just screwed the crap out of that place. Blaster. I like Blaster. It does a ton of damage with a pretty nice fire rate, in my opinion, so... And I'm about to die, so I'm gonna go over here and pick this up. Because I'm smart. No, please shoot upward, thank you. Now I need to shoot to the right. God damn it. I'm taking unnecessary damage. Defend myself? I'm totally dead here. Yep, there goes me. I died, and everything exploded. So let's try that again with less death, shall we? If I could get the fucking upgrade, that would be a good start. That would be a good start, indeed. So I'm gonna go over here and grab this one immediately, because triple, in my opinion, is more useful than blaster for groups like this. And he spawned on top of the wall. What he's doing up there. See, I'm doing much better this time. Except for those assholes that spawned next to me. That's not cool, bro. Oh, I took damage. I was doing so well. there's a big guy, and there's some sushi. Damn it, sushi. Run away from the big guy. Because he's going to break everything now on his way over to me, which will slow him down, which is nice. But I have a slight problem in the north with a little swarm of minions following me. I don't know the name of any of the enemies, or if they have names. I tend to just name them myself, and I'm not doing so well anymore. Oh, I took damage. There's probably some sort of technique to dodging enemies that I just haven't learned yet, and I took more damage. I just need to kill this ranged guy, and I should be in far better condition. Because I can just kite these guys around without too much hassle. There goes one. Don't hit me, thank you. So as you can see, this game has a whole crap ton of destructibility, which is nice. I wish I had more health drops. Boom. Which stopped all the music. Now it's super quiet. And now I have more health. Yay! And now we're back outside. So this is basically just transition levels as the outside. There's no enemies, and this is a trap. I've been here before. That one right there in front of me is a bomb. So what happens when the bomb goes off? It blows up the legs and drops this little structure here. Which basically blows up the structure, and you'll see that there are not happy things inside that structure. This part of the game actually gave me a whole crap ton of issues because of the difficulty of getting far enough away to shoot some of these guys. It's quite difficult, in my opinion. They're freaking everywhere, so it's not like you can just wait in a corner for them to go away. And I died. This game's hard, man, I'm telling you. Maybe there's, like, maybe I can shoot down the legs and then get the explosive while it falls or something, I don't know. I'm gonna try. It can't hurt to try. Maybe it could hurt to try, I don't know. Maybe? There it goes. Boom! Hey, that worked a fair bit better. I would like to get that upgrade there, if you all would like to let me buy, damn it. I think that's actually how I did it last time, is I just set off the bomb after shooting down the legs. See, that worked far better. Strategy, and this one, you see there's a build down at the bottom, which is actually where I want to be, is at the bottom there. You don't want to be touching the floor, though, because you will get raped. Up we go. I don't think there's a way to get over there other than jumping. So you just jump across, build back over, and then repeat in that direction. Ta-da! Now I'm just going to punch a bunch of those down for seemingly no apparent reason. And pick that up. And run over here and shoot that guy down. Which is probably a terrible idea. I'm totally going to die. And I missed my upgrade. Yay! So that's that. You can also have playback. I've never actually used that. Let's see what that does. Oh, it plays back what I did. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can watch my mistakes happen where I jump right over top of that health upgrade there. Watch me go. Yep, jumped right over the top of it. And then jumped right on that guy's head. So there's that. That's actually pretty cool. The menu system is cool too. Everything is just really cool in this game, in my opinion. So we're going to back out, and I'm going to show you not the options menu. There's also a player slot. I don't know if there's multiple multiplayer for this or how to do it. Maybe that's just like save slots or something. I'm not really sure. But I'm going to do the editor here. Needs a higher resolution to operate. Set to full screen desktop resolution. Yep, and that's why I wasn't going to record this part, so I will be back in a bit here once I get the resolution set up. Cause yeah, it's a little hard to set it up mid-recording. I don't want to edit the stream settings, piece of crap. Alright, I'll see you guys in a second here. Alright, so this is the ghetto setup I have to record this in technical full screen here. But this is your recorder, if I can get it set up to view properly, or proper enough anyway. And this is what you do. Basically, you get blocks, and you can load, save levels, undo, etc., etc. You can play the current room. You have objects you can spawn in that are saved. You have actors that are saved that come with the game, items, etc., etc. Like for instance, I can spawn a whole bunch of these guys around for no apparent reason. You can edit them. You can edit the time they spawn in, the all this stuff, how many spawns, triggers that spawn them, time, close, pickup, visible, etc., etc. Stuff like that. You have a whole bunch of options in the editor. And you also have, what is it, pick color, so you can change colors of objects here. If I remember how. I don't want to edit the room, do I? I can't remember how to do that. Shortcut to right click. Yeah, I don't remember how to do it. But it's all cool like that. You get blocks, you can place blocks inside of each other actually, so you can get custom sizes for things. You can place them on top of each other, wherever the hell you want, basically. I can't remember how to pick colors. I did it earlier. You can copy stuff, you can paste stuff, etc., etc. Move the camera around and pan the world view and stuff like that. And you can create all sorts of stuff, and you can basically take, where is it at? I think it's just this. You basically take these and you could build whatever character you want. You can basically create a character, change the colors, etc., etc. You can change, let's see here. Now that just changes that, doesn't it? Yeah, that changes where it is. And then you can change the height of it. You can make it up there. You can do whatever the hell you want, basically. Basically wherever you want, you can place blocks. It's pretty cool, and then you could play from current level, which is gonna do a whole lot of nothing because I don't really have anything because this is my current level. There's not a whole lot to it, sadly, but I was working on something. I don't believe I actually saved it, sadly, so you don't get to see it. But that's the editor. You can do all sorts of cool stuff with it. You can trigger events for stuff. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. Those are the annoying things. I don't know what that is, though, but you can trigger all sorts of events for things like that. It also has that awesome face over there for those of you who want. You can also click there for help. It's basically a command prompt style console thing. And it'll tell you all sorts of stuff. You probably can't read this. I have caps lock on, apparently. You probably can't read any of this, but it'll tell you all about all the things you can do with the whatchamacallit here. So, cool stuff like that, and that's the basic editor, in my opinion. Show cage and perspective, stuff like that. Hide dark edges. I don't know what really any of this stuff does because I didn't do anything too terribly fancy when I did mine. And here's a timeline of triggers. Like you can see here, I can do the time trigger. Let's see here, time trigger, and set it to 10 seconds. And I could spawn a couple of them in, and you'll see, where is it? Maybe I'll set it at a minute. A minute or so, and you can see down at the bottom, I'm pointing at it like a retard with my finger. You can see where I have triggers set to spawn things, and it'll, when I go to play it, assuming I don't die before then, it should spawn that one enemy about a minute in here. Let's see where he's at. If he'll ever spawn, there's some stuff from the roof that just fell in for some reason. I don't know what that's about. I guess, does this game use gravity? I'm not even sure. Unless I broke the triggers, it should have spawned at 1 minute, and I just took a hit for no reason, but I think it spawned right at the start for some reason, so I'm not sure. But there's the editor. This game is on the Humble Indie Bundle, so you pay whatever you want. Some of the money goes to charities, like Child's Play, and it's a really cool game. I recommend you get it. So yeah, this is your let's randomly play Voxatron showcase style thing. And I will see you guys next time if I can manage to stop the recording here. Anyway, see you guys next time.